Okay, so the Kinetic Blade is pretty much the most important item to have in this season. I think, personally, I think this is the best item. And if you're playing Fortnite competitive, especially, you're going to want this. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the meta. Like, I mean, obviously, I haven't even played any scrims yet, but I mean, it's so obvious that this is the best thing to have in your inventory, especially in solos. Even in zero build, this thing's probably going to be crazy, like for the trio zero build cash cups. Like, and I'm going to show you guys like how you should fight with it. Okay. And I'm sure there might be some exploits figured out later, but this is, you know, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you dash, so this is like that's the big move, right? Like the whole like slashing and stuff is cool, but that's not why you want to have the katana. The reason you want to have the katana or the Kinetic Blade is so you can dash forward. It's about the movement, right? So that's like number one, right? That's why you want to have it, because in like moving zones, like if zone rotates all the way over here and you don't have any mobility, well, you can literally just use the Kinetic Blade. You can go up, and then if I had more, and it has to reload, but I could have dashed forward, and you know, it's crazy. You can literally go all the way up if you want, then you can dash to the side, and you take no fall damage, which is crazy. And it's pretty fast to reload the dashes. Like you see on the bottom right, there's like there's a cooldown countdown, and it takes 10 seconds for each one, which is crazy, which is really good for mobility. It's like insane, especially in fights. So there's that. Number one, that's like the most important thing. Okay, if you're not doing that already, then you know, make sure you start doing that. It's really good for keying even, and that kind of brings me to my next thing. So when you dash, you're kind of stuck in the animation, so you can't like build. Like if you try to build, you're gonna like be stuck in the animation, and you might even start like chopping things down when you try to switch. So instead of like, if you're keying somebody, or if you're in a certain situation where you know, you want to dash a little bit above so you can switch to your builds and land while building. It's a little bit safer than just dashing like on the ground, and then you're kind of just stuck here. You can't build for a second, and you know, you can't even. So my tip is, you know, the reason I'm making this video is to, you know, help you guys a little bit, for those people that, you know, don't really know. It's just to, instead of like dashing straight forward at the guy, let's say the guy is in this box, just dash a little bit higher. That way you can, I actually kind of messed it up right there, which is crazy. That just shows how much of a delay there is. You want to dash like somewhat in the air, so by the time you land, you're going to be able to build, you know, like you're not really setting yourself up for failure. And another tip is, like, if this guy, let's pretend there's a guy in this box, right? He's on height, or he's just looking at height. I can actually edit out right here, and I can dash up, and I can break the builds, but you can only break the builds if you dash right on the outer wall here. That's literally the only way you can break the builds. If you try to like dash up into the builds, it's not going to work. You see? But the only way to do it is if you have to angle it perfectly, and you have to go all the way up, and it should be able to break some of the walls, and might even break some of his floors. So that's a pretty good tip if you want to like try and break somebody out. And you also get high ground. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. It depends on how many layers there is, but that's like the only way to break builds down, is if like you angle like literally right above. So I'm gonna do it one more time to see if I can like fully get all the way up on height. I'm gonna try and get height. There we go. And look, it broke down all the floors, right? It's insane. So that's a really good tip as well. You know, I haven't seen anybody make any tips on that, so you know, that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. And it's on the second channel, so all the loyal subscribers are getting some quick tips. And obviously, like, you can dash multiple times in the air if you want to. Look how high you can get, and then you can just literally pounce on top of somebody, which I've been actually doing a lot in arena. Like if I see somebody who's like let me do an example. Like if I see this rock, pretend that's a person, and he has no idea I'm here, I'm gonna wait for my katana to reload. I'm gonna go up in the air, and then look, boom, right on his head. And most of the time they can't hear somebody falling down until it's too late. They might be able to hear the katanas, but they're just gonna look behind and they're not gonna see anything because you're gonna be up in the sky. You're gonna be above them. They'll never expect it. So those are my tips. This season is gonna be all about movement. Okay, so you know, until they nerf the katanas, like they might actually nerf them to make the cooldown a little bit longer so they don't refresh so fast. But if they don't, I mean, it's still OP either way. So one thing I also wouldn't recommend, let's say there's a player in this box and you're trying to key him. A lot of people would think I'm just going to dash into his box. Like you could do that. But the problem with that is you're stuck in the sword animation and he's probably just going to get an easy shot on you. So there's really no point in trying to do that. Like you could try and like slash through builds, but it's more than likely, you know, that he's going to get the wall back or he's just going to pump you. You don't want to use the sword for its combat. You want to use it for its mobility, like how to get around and, you know, be up in the air a little bit, switch to your shotgun, and then you're able to build from there, take height or, you know, whatever. That's the meta. Okay. So don't, like I said, don't dash forward. You always want to dash a little bit upwards because you don't take any fall damage. So that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna go into arena. We're gonna use the katana and take all those tips and try to get a little win. So like the video if this helped you, and enter my 100,000 V-Bucks giveaway if you haven't already. Link in the description. Yeah, see, he got stuck in the animation. He tried to do too much. It's easy to get lost in the animation for sure. Like. Oh, sorry, Tom Brady. So that's what he's doing instead of playing football now. That makes sense. There's a guy up at the top. Yeah, there is. Watch this. Yeah, see, got stuck in the animation. Oh my god, his loot is insane. Oh my god, his loot is insane. What is a legendary slurp juice? What does this do? Contains, applies health and shield over time, but what does that do? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that does. So I'm gonna hold it anyway because I'm curious. I'm gonna box this loot. I don't want anybody to see it and take it and be like, ooh. All right, let's see what this does. Oh, it applies really fast. Okay, almost died. I gotta reload. Oh my god. Whew. Whew. Oh, wow. That was crazy, dude. Holy crap. I sent this guy to the Shadow Realm, dude. This guy is pissed. I also had the mythic. How many is there, bro? Oh my god, dude, I went crazy right there. Holy, that was my best play on season 2 so far. That was insane. Where is this guy on the grind rail? Like I hear him on it. I see somebody. There he is. I'm gonna cut him off when he has to rotate out and I'm gonna fight him. Yeah, watch this. Oh my god. He died his own. I didn't get the kill, dude. And then the guy in height is white. Yeah, he is. And he's dead. I'm gonna try and pounce on top of this guy. I don't know if he would expect it or not. They never expect that, dude. Like, ever. Playing on high ping ain't easy, brothers. All right, 1v1 for a 10 kill arena win. This guy's like shooting like across the map. He doesn't see me over here. So what I'm gonna do, I think he's in that bush. Yeah, I see him. Watch this. Oh, I'm so bad for that. GG's, people. There it is. Nice little 10 kill arena win. King with the blade. The blade is sick, dude. If you know how to use it, you can catch people off guard. It's a lot of fun. Something's telling me it's gonna get nerfed. It's so good, dude. I don't know. It might get nerfed. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the second channel video. I will see you guys later. Main channel video probably later today. It's your boy Kiwiz, and I'm out. Peace.